The America's Cup trophy paid a flying visit to Antigua Sailing Week, which went down well with 1,000 or so sailors competing here. Antigua's very own Shannon Falcone was part of the winning crew aboard Oracle Team USA during an event which gripped the sporting world. It was the comeback of all time on boats that flew around the racetrack at stupendous speed.
I think our sport is super cool. It's so fast. The technology that you see in the America's Cup, it paves the way for, you know, what we see at regattas here. And I'm super lucky to basically find myself in a situation where my passion and my sport is my profession. So I can't complain.
Shannon sailed across the Atlantic at just 3 years old with his dad Carlo aboard Caccia alla Volpe, Fox Hunter, an old-school plywood sloop which Carlo is still racing to this day.
I think they won last year their class, and they're hoping to defend again this year. So it's really cool that the same boat that we sailed on 30 years ago, it's still racing race week. The boat doesn't get used at all during the year, and it just gets resurrected for race week. Poor thing.
Carlo and his crew didn't have the best race during our filming, which does happen sometimes when you get the cameras out. Carlo, quite an exciting race there. A lot going on. You were very cool and calm, I thought, when you had some trouble.
Because of you. No, I'm joking.
But I mean, actually, seriously, when you have trouble on board, you've got to be cool. You've got to keep cool, huh?
Yeah. They were telling me I was a shouter, but I think maybe because of the age, now become grandpa. Also, the guys are all new on board, and we didn't plan. I wasn't planning to do the race week. This race week I was supposed to race cars, and my team is really upset I didn't go. But Shannon with the America's Cup, I had to be here.
With a dad as passionate as Carlo, Shannon has taken part in Antigua Sailing Week since he was a boy.
Abroad, I went to boarding school in England, and all people talked about were the conditions, the parties, and that kind of thing. And I think as an event, it's something that Antigua is known for around the world. It's race week.
Winning the America's Cup was a huge deal for Shannon and Antigua, so he's using his broad experience, which includes 2 Volvo round the world races, to help the youngsters here.
So the Lift Project is a foundation that I'm setting up, which is basically to help educate, train, whatever it is, the next generation of not only sailors but just like local kids here in Antigua, and basically make them realize that our best local asset, the ocean, is there to race on, enjoy, share with family and friends, and take care of.
There isn't a huge culture of sailing amongst children in Antigua. Antigua Yacht Club runs tuition, and the National Sailing Academy runs free sailing classes for 150 school children every week, paid for by fundraising, which is a huge step forward. The Academy also encourages seriously keen teenagers using their 2 1720 keelboats, like 17-year-old Lewis Fitzgerald.
Yeah, it's a start for us to get into keelboat racing, so we're just trying to get up there with the professionals at the moment, trying to start nice and young, which we've been given a good opportunity here by the Sailing Academy to do that. The aim during Sailing Week is to forget that we're young guys and just to go out there and race like we can win it, which is what we've been doing so far. We don't joke around when we go out sailing, we're there to win. And that's what we've been taught to do. We're not here to mess around. So that's what we're pushing for, following in people like Shannon's footsteps. And he's just finished a successful America's Cup campaign, and we'd all want to be on that kind of route that he's going.
Oracle Team USA! Shannon Falcone is an inspiration to the young sailors of Antigua. There's nothing quite like seeing someone talk to you with passion and conviction about reaching the top of sport. Perhaps amongst this eager young audience, the spark of another dream is being fanned and ignited.